Hello, magandang hapon po. Kay Direk, yung yung title, I was expecting na parang the usual na siya na yung may kabit, something parang pero pagdating sa BTS, iba siya. So, parang kayo yung movie.
Ano po? Sorry. What do you mean iba siya?
Kakaiba, kasi I was expecting na parang the usual na mayroong mga kabit, nag-aaway, parang ganun.
Actually,
pero kakaiba siya yung pinakita sa BTS.
Dapat po panoorin yung buong movie to understand bakit yung kabit yung title in the first place.
Opo.
Second, well, ginawa namin siyang, supposed to be double meaning yung gusto namin mangyari dito. So para, in a way, given sa checklist na kailangan since under sa Viva Max na platform, ginawa namin medyo, let's say, lagyan ng konting pang-inganyo.
Okay.
So, but if you want to see the movie, mapapanood mo siya eventually, maintindihan mo bakit ganyan yung title. Kabit. So, may mga dapat kang hanapin bakit kabit yung title.
Nasabi nyo double meaning yung
Opo.
bakit siya naging And then sa dalawa, sa kay Jessa at kay Angela, kanina sa BTS, nasabi nyo nga na parang kakaiba yung yung naging experience nyo dito. Saan kayo nag-challenge sa paggawa ng pelikula?
Hello po, magandang hapon po, and thank you for that question. Actually, na-challenge kami sa story mismo, sa script mismo. And during the shoot, super challenging kasi first time ko po na magkaroon ng role ng ganito as a theater actor, si Laura, at tumayo doon sa entablado. And very thankful po ako sa production, sila Direk Lau, yung team po nila na nakapag-provide po sila ng mga workshops and rehearsals. Kasi may play po na kami ginawa within the film. Kaya yung room pa lang, very challenging na. Thank you.
Gaya po ng sabi ni Angela po, talaga pong nakaka-challenge po talaga pong indie film na to. And sobrang nakaka-pressure din po kasi kailangan tama po yung pag-pronounce mo dun sa script na Espanyol. Yun din po. Then, kailangan po yung facial expression mo sa stage play, kailangan gaya mo talaga yun kung paano umartis yung mga actor sa stage play. Then, yun din po yung mga kasuotan po, kailangan po madala mo siya ng maayos, na hindi po kagaya ng modernang mga kasuotan ngayon. Kaya po, ito pong indie film na to sobra pong nakaka-challenge sa amin kasi naasarin po yung pag-arte ko, yung pag-deliver ko po ng lines. So, yun po.
Hey, Sir O'Neil, sir, wala kayo sa sa billing, pero napaka-prominent ng nyo sa ng role, no?
Ang tanong niyo po, sir, ay anong masasabi ko doon? I think there is no, I guess, ako, batang teatro ako, no? So, hindi ko kailangan talaga ng recognition. Kahit small parts are actually, there are no small parts in theater. And I always carry that with me every time I do film, every time I do television. And it's, yes, very prominent nga po at I play a very key role in the story. So, abangan niyo po yung pelikula.
So parang pinasala sa inyo yung eksena ginawa niyo because you're a theater actor din. It's about theater yung background ng movie.
Correct po. At kung if I were to expound a little further, nung tinanong po ako kung gusto ko po maging parte nito, hindi ko po siya pinag-isipan. Hindi ako nagdalawang isip kasi, first of all, two birds with one stone eh. Magbabalik ako sa teatro, at the same time gagawa ng pelikula. So what more can I ask for as an actor, right? So very, very thankful to be part of this film.
Okay, salamat pa, congratulations.
Thank you very much. That was Robert Quintina of Manila Bulletin. Up next, we have Miss Lea Saltero of ABS-CBN Entertainment and PhilStar.
Hi, good afternoon. Good afternoon, Direk. Hi. Direk, why did you decide to weave two timelines in the story?
Well, naboboard na siguro ako sa mga ginagawa ko. Pero me as an editor, I find it really interesting na gumawa ng ganitong timeline. Actually, hindi lang dalawa, tatlong timeline. Because,
Ano-anong year to? Aside from the present day.
what do you mean? Well, sigat namin sa 1900s.
Alright.
No, American Spanish-American period. Tapos, syempre, contemporary. Well, the characters would be yung ano nila as theater actor. Also, yung pagiging reflexive, no, na because we have characters na nakikita natin behind the scenes. So, dalawa lang na, so, tama ba? Tatlo kasi parang naging meta na rin. So, parang ang pagiging sila sa outside the theater and inside the theater and the character mismo. So, it's very interesting na tatlong roles ang ginagampanan nila.
Alright.
So, actually, we thought napakasimple lang gawin. No?
Yes.
Pero,
Mahirap yun.
pero kapag nandun ka na, mahirap siya. Given we only have few shooting days na binigay sa amin. Pero at the end of the day, nagawa namin and I'm very happy ang cast and crew. Ayun.
Direk, did you have a hand in writing the script also?
Well, ako naman yung tipo na, to be honest, dalawa yung writer ko dito. Isang playwright, si Jim Flores, tapos isang si John Pilia. Yung dalawang writers na yan, marami kong kakolaborate. So, marami na kaming ginawa from Amok, Invisible. So, ayun. So, ako yung taga-gawa ng idea, taga-conceptualize na kapag ramdam ko yung anong feeling ko sa time na to, parang ibibigay ko din sa mga writers ko, mga friends. Tapos, sasabihin ko, gusto kong gumawa ng ganitong klaseng movie. And then if they write, kapag natapos ko nila yung screenplay, maraming improvisations na yung nangyayari sa pelikula. So because me as a director, hindi naman ako nakakahol lang sa kung ano yung nasa script. No, mas more ako sa discover kung ano yung innate talent ng mga actors na to, even kung ano yung kailangan ng production, no, na let's say, kung hindi natin kaya, change tayo. So for me, every day, napaka-organic siya na nagbabago. Masakit man sa ulo sa production, pero me as the director, binabagay ko rin kung kaya ko pa, kaya ng artist, kaya ng production, ang changes na nangyayari sa production.
Direct receptive ba right away yung mga actors mo when you told them na they will work with three timelines within the story?
I think excited naman sila kasi I think given parang first time ko rin gawin to. First time din gawin ng production, first time din gawin ng mga cast. And I think also ito rin yung first time na ganitong klaseng movie na makikita sa Viva Max platform. So hindi lang siya ang checklist. What I mean checklist is alam niyo na yan, no? Na pinapakita, no? Pero binibigay din namin yung aesthetics ng kung paano talaga gumawa ng in a way entertaining na pelikula. Hindi lang entertaining, kundi kung may makukuha kang lesson if you're into filmmaking, kung ano man ang gusto mong makunang lesson.
Alright, thanks Direk.
Thank you.
Can I ask the actors? You said earlier, even sa BTS na very challenging sa inyo yung roles dahil nga nagsiswitch kayo from present day to the period. So, paano kayo gaano kahirap for you yung respective roles nyo? Si Onil naman, since you don't switch, diba? So, what's your challenge in this film? Thank you.
was doing the play. Kasi iba po yung iba po yung paggawa ng play sa paggawa ng pelikula. So, yeah, it was challenging and at the same time, naging fulfilling siya for me kasi ang dami ko pong natutunan and ang dami pong na-improve sa akin, especially with my acting skills. And ayun, sinasabi naman po nila Direk, nila Miss Chrisma, our producer and the whole production po na good job, kahit na challenging yung ginawa namin. Alam mo yun, marinig mo lang na good job, magaling, ang sarap po sa puso. And parang, it was worth it doing this film and the challenge was worth it. Thank you.
Alright, thanks. Can we hear from Jessa?
Na-challenge po ako dun sa stage play po, yung character ko po dun na kailangan po, mas matured pa po yung ipakita ko. Kasi sa totoong buhay po, talaga pong medyo mukha po talaga akong bata din. Yung kilos ko din po, yung pananalita ko. Siguro po, dun ako nahirapan na kailangan na immature ko pa yung boses ko dun sa play. Then, sa modern sa naman po, sa real life ko po dito sa indie film, medyo hindi naman po ako nahirapan kasi modern na po siya eh. Kaya parang kahit pakita ko kung sino ako, okay na po yun.
Alright, thanks. The Oliver first.
It was fun for me because I had to watch these young women play two parts, no? So I was very amazed that they could just shift from, old Filipino to modern, slang Filipino. But I guess I would want to call it an opportunity rather than a challenge because my role actually gave me a chance to pay homage to all the brilliant directors I've been directed by. Namely Anton Juan, Baby Barreto,
Wow.
Zenaida Amador, Tony Espejo, Tony Mabesa. So all these brilliant directors, I got bits and pieces of, I think, behavior or rather mga saltik nila, and I put them all together in the character that I played. So I really enjoyed the entire time. So, yun po.
Did you advise the girls and the other guys?
Yes, we had so many times where we would
Ang sarap
collaborate.
ka-excel ni O'Neil. I saw
You work with the best, diba?
I know, may eksena kami doon na super biglaan talaga na parang gusto kong tumawa kasi lahat sila tumatawa pero yung character ko hindi siya pwedeng tumawa. So, ang challenging nun makikita niyo po sa film kapag pinanood niyo kasi for sure kayo matatawa. Pero ako, pigil talaga eh.
Basta po, hindi po kasi namin naramdaman yung pagod po talaga dito. Kasi sobrang saya po talaga ng lahat kasama.
On the last question, did you give them pointers, the younger stars?
All of us did. We were actually collaborating. So I was very, can I tell it to you guys? I'm very thankful, but I was very, very happy to see you guys very open to directions, very open to suggestions. Nakakatuwa kasi pag ganito nakakita po ako ng mga artistang ganito, lalo po ako na-inspire at nagkakaroon po ako ng hope for our future generations, no? Given that they come from a certain generation na ang alam natin na parang we know it now, but these two and the other two guys, si Victor and si Joseph, they were very, 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 very open to all suggestions and directions.
Nice to hear that. Alright, thank you. Thanks.
Si O'Neil, naka-work si O'Neil sa play na Invisible when we did Virgin Love Fest in 2013. So, Virgin Love Fest in Invisible, and also nagawa namin sa play from film, play to film. And may ginawa rin kami mga iba-ibang mga maliliit na film. Actually, revelation, kasi sabi ko nung na-edit ko yung buong pelikula, sabi ko, career-defining yung ang ginawa ni Odile dito. So I'm really happy na ginampanan niya yung pagiging director.
So what's
Sa
his role?
play.
What's O'Neill's role off cam?
I'm a friend, buddy,
Alright.
confident.
You also have a role in the production, alright. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.